If you would like to get more information on how to build your business using online strategies as well as social media, please go to our website. Also, don't forget to subscribe and also make some comments of what you would like to hear in our next show. Thank you. Bye-bye. Welcome to becoming the authority in your business by maximizing your outreach and getting massive increase in your sales without purchasing ads. I am so excited to have you here today. And as you notice, I actually had some technical difficulties with Facebook. Actually, what happened was that I was recommended to use Zoom. And instead of using StreamYard, I switched over to Zoom. And somehow in the process of adding Zoom into my Facebook account, into my group, Facebook locked me out thinking it was someone else. In that process, I actually have not been able to go live in my group and the other groups in my Facebook page. But here's the thing. This is life. When life happens, what do? Do you give up? Do you decide that, hey, it's not working now, so I'm gonna go sit down, watch television and mope, or I'm gonna go sit down and spend time with my daughter, or I'm gonna sit down and play with my puppy? I decided that, hey, this is it. This is challenge. This is the challenge. This is our 6-figure business transformation challenge, day 1. And I'm so excited to be here. So excited to create this video and for waiting for people to see if people will join me on live. I've made the announcement in my Facebook group. I also made the announcement in Successful Women Entrepreneurs. And let's go forward with this training. No matter what, that is what the 6-figure mentality is all about. It's about building your business no matter what happens, whether it be a life challenge, whether it be a difficulty. Are you going to stop right there and say, well, you know what? It's not working out. I give up. Are you going to be consistent? The secret to success is consistency. I remember being an account executive for a who's who company. And one of the questions that I asked was, what is the secret to being successful? And many times I heard the same thing over and over and over again, is being consistent, doing this over and over again until you get it right. So whatever the technology difficulties I have, that is okay. I'm here live on Zoom. I've provided my link. If people are going to join me, they are. And if they don't, that's okay. Because guess what? I'm launching my first high ticket product. I'm launching my first 6-figure challenge. So for me, it is a learning curve and an experience. And I am delighted that it happened to me. I am delighted that I have the opportunity to be able to really, really, really do this no matter what, because that's the testing of life. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And just give me one moment to open this up wide so that it could be in present mode. So give me 1 minute. And if anyone joined me live, I will be glad to see everyone live. But in the meantime, I am here, I am excited, and I am glad to be here today. So for those of you who don't know me, I will be introducing myself. My name is Christiane Guignard. I am the founder of CG Women Entrepreneurs and Coaches. I also have a podcast, which is Women Breaking the Wealth Barriers. So if you want to get more clients, you need to attend every day of this, whether it become on Zoom, whether it become a recording that I push out on the Facebook groups that I have, a recording that I push out on my Facebook page. Let's be serious about this, because I find in my life, whenever there's an impasse, whenever there is a wall, whenever there is a breakage, that means that there needs to be a breakthrough of something beyond that wall that's intended for me to bring me joy, to bring me the everything that I want. And I am going to break this wall. So if you are looking to break those walls, the wealth barriers of obtaining 6 figures in your business, then join me in this 5-day challenge. So if you want to attract your ideal clients, you need to be active and do the work no matter what in your business, because those are the people you will attract to you. So, ladies, I intended to create this for people who see me live, which was the perfect world, right? But nothing is ever perfect. But in our imperfection, things work out for our better. So if you're watching me on replay, put hashtag replay, tell me where you're watching me from so I know who you are. So I've introduced myself. My name is Christiane Guignard. I will be showing up in my Facebook group, CG Women Entrepreneurs and Coaches. So if you'd like to sign up for my Facebook group, I will provide you with the link. I have my phone and I'm sure I'm getting messages from other people, but I'm going to focus on this video and make sure that it is one of the best videos with the challenge, because I want to teach you that no matter what challenge you go through in life, stay persistent, stay consistent, and you will overcome these challenges and break the wall that is presented before you to get to that next level in life. So this challenge starts at September 13th, and it ends on Friday. And I noticed I put the wrong date. It's a 5-day challenge. So it ends on Friday, September 18th. Excuse me, wrong date on there, but that is okay. So you don't want to miss out on this challenge, because this challenge is meant to transform your life so that you can have ultimate cash attraction in your Facebook business without purchasing ads and leading your coaching business to the next level. So who is this intended for? This program is intended for coaches, entrepreneurs who would like to add coaching to their business, book authors, public speakers, people who are looking to get to that next level, whether you want to use online strategies to do that, or whether you want to go out there and speak out to the public. It is intended for you. So in this 5-day challenge, here are the things that we're going to be focusing on. Day 1, become the authority in your business by maximizing your outreach and getting massive increase in your sales without chasing ads. Day 2, maximize your outreach and create massive increase in your sales and marketing research, collaborating with other industry leaders in a mastermind setting. We're going to talk more about that. Day 3, how to increase in your sales using organic social media strategies for free quality leads. And day 4, the magic behind DMs and maximizing your sales. Day 5, how to create an autopilot system that generates 6-figure sales. So I am so excited for these 5-day challenge, whether I come on Zoom and I place it in our group, or I come live and we get to see each other live, it's going to happen. That is one thing I guarantee you. It's going to happen. So I apologize for showing up late, but it's not that I showed up late. I was ready to go at 7:30. I had some glitches earlier when I tried to transform. Instead of using StreamYard, I went into using Zoom, and somehow through the process of adding those applications, Facebook locked me thinking that it was someone else. Then I reopened, but then Facebook placed a restriction to ensure that there is no one hacking my Facebook. Good thing? Absolutely, but not the thing that I want to happen in my challenge, right? My first 5-day challenge, but that is okay. It is life. So you're going to learn how to break the six-figure glass ceiling with the right strategies. So with that in mind, what I am going to do is I am going to unshare my screen with you, absolutely, so that we can get this going. It is really exciting to have you here. So before we begin, I want to find out where you're from, and you can add that in the comments. Again, I know you're watching me on Zoom. You'll be by the time you get this is a recorded video. So still put it in the comments so I know where you're coming from. I am here near the DC area. I live in Rockville, Maryland. So if you're in the DC area, put hashtag DC. If you are from another part of the country, please let me know. And I'm looking forward to reading your comments. So we're going to move on to the next. This is exciting because with technology, you never know what will happen. And here we are today, right? So at this moment, I'm looking at certain things that are asking about your, if you're using StreamYard. So excuse me for that. So this is really, I want to know where you are in your business because I really want to help you. So if you're in that process where you have no client at all and you're getting a little traction in your business, please type 0 in the comment. I just want to find out where you are. Now, right now, if you are in your business, you're making $1,000, $2,000 in your business, and you want to scale your business to that next level, right? To that six-figure level, please put hashtag in the comments. So this way I will be able to really answer your questions. So I want to tell you a little bit about me. I am a business coach, a podcaster, and the business owner of CG Women Entrepreneurs and Coaches Facebook group. I have over 20 years in working for luxury hotels as well as in the capacity as a corporate sales manager. I work for the Waldorf Astoria, New York Palace in New York City, which is now the Louvre Palace, the Plaza Athénée in Paris, and Marriott Hotel, all in the sales and management capacity. Now, I have also worked as a business manager for luxury retail stores. So I have an extensive knowledge of what corporate looks for in sales, and really sales is about, corporate is looking for revenue, right? How much money you bring into the corporation. I have also had had my own cosmetic line. I had my own brick and mortar cosmetic line, and it was called Crown of Beauty Cosmetics. And I ran my own beauty studio. I had a six-figure business, and I also sold the products through e-commerce. So if there's anything, I understand what it means to own a business, to be independent, to have the freedom that you want. And some of you are already starting that freedom, and I'm excited for you, and to do the things that you love. So let me tell you a little bit about my journey so that you know who I am and what my journey has been in this online platform. As I mentioned, I've had my own business. I've also, in 2010, I had joined a direct marketing business because I wanted to go back to school to become an educator, because one of the things that I always dreamed of being as a little girl is a teacher. So I used the direct marketing business and grew it enough to be able to pay all of our bills. At the time, both my ex-husband and I were unemployed, and that really helped me. And lo and behold, here I am today. I wonder what life would be like. And I always tell people that. What would have my life been like if I had not made that decision to go into education, to follow my passion, to follow my heart? Maybe I would have still been in the hotel industry and I would have been without a job. Maybe I would have been a business manager for a retail company. And guess what? I probably would have been laid off or without a job or struggling or working longer hours because I'm managing a group of people. But because I made that decision to become an educator and I invested in my learning and paid the price to become an educator, believe me, I paid the price. I used to spend 3 nights a week without any sleep to study, to do my direct marketing business, to be present for my daughter, to cook dinner every day. It was unbelievable, but I did it. And I have a master's degree in education. So when I am talking about getting 6 figures in your business, it takes grit. It takes grit because you don't know what will happen. Look at me today. I was ready to come live, ready to see everyone, ready to say hello and to celebrate you. And guess what? I got locked out in being able to come live on my Facebook group, although I can put messages, but it couldn't come live because of that technical difficulty that I had with applying Zoom to my Facebook group. So that means I have grit enough to come and to show up. That is what it takes to grow your business, is to come and show up. You're investing money in your learning to get to the next level. But you can't get to the next level if you don't show up in your business. You can't get to the next level if you don't show up when things fall apart. And I know right now there may be people in my Facebook group who are like, what happened? We're waiting for Christiane to come live. Why isn't she live? But I am hoping that people will hear this and understand the story and understand that, you know what? I was here ready to show up live, but things did not work out, but I am still coming up live using the technology that I have. And this applies to something special in my life, because I remember in 2010, when I reached a really hard time in my life, and I was struggling because my ex-husband was out of a job. I had just lost my job and I was praying, and I'm a Christian. I'm not telling anyone what faith they should have. That is your free will. And I sat down and I prayed, and I heard a voice that use the vessel that you had. At the time, I had signed up for a direct marketing company, and I love cosmetics, so it was in the cosmetic industry. And I was like, vessel, the only vessel I have is this direct marketing business. Do you mean I gotta use this? And yes, I did exactly that. I used the vessel that I had to bring me to the next level, which was that vessel that I used allowed me to be able to go to college, to pay the high prices that I had to pay in a very expensive zip code in Long Island, New York, and be able to still take care of my daughter, still have a roof under our head, still provide food for my family, and pursue my degree in education. And after 2 years, I was able to become a school teacher, something I love doing. So I am showing up live because Zoom is my vessel right now. And I am using it because I know, because I showed up and I have faith in God that I am going to break that wall of 6 figures, not only for me, but for the lives of other people. So what I am looking for is for 10 women who are serious, 10 career professional women who know how to work as a professional, who has strong work ethics, who are willing to pay the price to be able to join me in this challenge so that we can break this 6-figure wall together and get to that next level of our business. So I know many of you are here because you want to learn what you are going to be able to do. So I want to tell you, when I started in this process, I started because I started writing a book, and I thought I want to come live to really reach out to people and to build value. But as I was doing that for 2 years, I was spending a lot of money. I bought like $97 products. I bought $497 products. I bought $555 products. I bought $777 products. And I bought so many products that I literally know that I spent over $10,000 just to learn the little that I learned. But what I found is that these products that I spent and I was willing to take out the money to spend on only leads me to a certain part of my journey, right? Does not give me the full extent that I need to get to where I want to get to. And I spent 2 years doing it. And I was like, okay, I spent all this money, but I want to be able to make some money, right? Also, I had an assistant working for me, and I'm paying that assistant as well with helping me with my podcast, and a great assistant I have. And I'm so happy that I have this person who supports me and sees my vision and sees my heart. And as I was thinking about this, I said, you know what? I need to be able, I am considering getting coaching. But at the time, I remember being in a high ticket program, and I was speaking about this concept of getting 6 figures in your business. And I remember the coach was like, not everyone can make 6 figures in their business. You have to, if you have to be in this industry long enough or whatever. And I just looked at the person. I said, wait a minute. I worked for the richest man in the world. Okay. I worked for the Sultan in Brunei in the 90s, who was the richest man in the world, who owned properties throughout the world. I was a corporate sales manager for luxury hotels in New York City. I have companies who believe in me. I worked for major corporations. I had my own cosmetic line that I created from scratch. I use one of the top manufacturers in the world to produce my skincare product. And you're telling me not everyone's made for 6 figure. And what I found was that sometimes you buy into someone's program and they just want, they start you with one ticket, you purchase that, then they up another level, and it's like a money funnel, right? They're just draining you of your money. You get that tiny success, but never the major breakthrough. And I needed a major breakthrough. And many of you right now who are watching me and who are listening to me right now, you're looking for a breakthrough in your family. Maybe some of you are right now struggling to meet the needs of your family. Maybe some of you are on unemployment, like I was on unemployment in 2010, and you need a breakthrough. You need to be able to pay your bills. I know in the United States right now, they have this whole concept of if you're not able to pay your rent, you get forbearance. But then when that breaks down, right, when it comes to paying your rent, you may have to either pay your rent and everything that you owe for months, or else you're homeless, right? Or you have to start all over or mess up your credit. So there are people out there that's looking for that. I know there are professional women who are strong women, who have gifts and talents, who are able to do great things, but they have never had the opportunity to step into the shoes of owning their own business. Why own your own business? Because it gives you the opportunity to become what you always wanted to be in life, which is lead your life and not have others lead you and not being controlled by someone else. That's what it gives you. It gives you that ability to become greater than you've ever thought you could ever be, because you've owned your business. But then there's also tax benefits to owning a business, right? When you own your business, there are a lot of things that you can write off on your business that helps you to keep more of your money. Then some of you want to be able to save for retirement, to be able to provide for yourself and your family when you get at that age of retirement. I'm going to tell you a story of 2 men, and they're 2 special men in my life. I'm not going to say who they are because I love them dearly and I don't want them to ever be hurt. There were 2 brothers. One brother made a lot of money in his profession, a lot of money, but he married a woman, and his wife was a woman who liked to spend money. So she loved to live in luxury, wear the nicest clothes, get her hair done, get her nails done. She just loved going out, right? This one man that made a lot of money lived in a property that was rent-free. This is a real story. He could eat anything he wants, okay, for free. And, okay, he doesn't have to pay for anything, nothing at all, except maybe buy his own car, okay, that he paid for full. Then there was a story of the brother. And the brother himself, he was married with many children, but he understood the value of money. He made less than his brother, but he saved. He saved and he invested. He married a good woman who actually believed in investing her money. So they both invested their money. So at the time of retirement, the man that made more money than his brother got to a point where the place that he was working is no longer available. And I know some of us may not realize this, but there is such thing as age discrimination throughout the world. When you get old, they like the younger people coming into the industry. The younger are cheaper labor. They have more enthusiasm about learning. They are willing to work harder. They're looking to move up to the ladder. So they're going to put in the work. And someone who's older, who's being paid much higher, could possibly lose their job and be aged out of their industry. And that's exactly what happened to that one brother that was making a lot of money. Then the other brother who saved all his money, when it was time for retirement, he actually was able to retire, and he was living from the interest that he made, okay? The interest that he made from the money that he saved. Whereas the other brother is not living from that. He's living from what we call right now Social Security. But if you're like me, I'm 53 years old. I have no guarantee that there's going to be Social Security in the future. None of us know, because you see the generation after us didn't have that many children. And I'm the tail end of the baby boomers. So I wonder what that is going to look like. So it really is important to the bottom line for those people who are thinking of getting to retire, that you need to think about what you want to do. How many times you walk into a store and you see someone who's about 70 years old working at a Walmart, working at a grocery store, working at a pizza place, because they did not plan for their retirement. So owning your business helps you to plan for your retirement. Some of you really are looking for the day that, you know, the quarantine is over and you can have your dream vacation with your family, right? Where you take all of your family together and have a blast and get rid of the hardship or the separation of other family members, and have a big party and enjoy your family. So you need to be able to save that money. So what does 6 figures mean for you? 6 figures has to mean deeper to you, that you are going to make the sacrifice and take the step forward. So I really wanted to talk about that and really in depth. And I know I went a little bit more in depth because today we really want to talk more than about the 6 figures, right? So we want to really talk about how to become the authority in your business by maximizing your outreach and getting massive increase in your business without purchasing ads. Now, many of you are in different forms of industries. There are 3 industries. You're either in the wealth industry, you're the health industry, or you're in the relationship industry. So put a hashtag in the comments to let me know what industry you are in right now. And I will look forward to reading your comments as we get to this. I post this on Facebook, and as I see what you have to say. So in today's challenge, we're talking about becoming the authority in your business, maximizing your outreach, getting massive increase in your sales without purchasing ads in Facebook. The purchasing ads is great, but until you have your messaging and your messaging is strong enough, I would say follow the organic strategies first. become better at the organic strategies, understanding the pain of your ideal clients, understanding where they want to be. And then once you know your messaging is really strong, then at that point will be a point where you want to decide to go into purchasing ads because you know what type of messaging to add. So this organic strategy I want to talk is how to use Facebook as your funnel, which is something I've been using. How to have high converting content creation, and also using social media strategies to go live. And again, I wanted to go live on my Facebook. The Zoom thing just kind of messed me up with the StreamYard. I think it was just adding both of them that messed it up. So leverage, I'm going to talk about how to leverage content to different social media platforms to build your authority. So as I am coming live, and I am recording this on Zoom, what I am doing as well is going to be placing these in my Facebook page, my Facebook group, Successful Women Entrepreneurs, so that people get access to this training and it could make a difference in their lives and create value. So the concept of using Facebook as a funnel is that through your Facebook profile, you should be drawing and attracting your ideal clients in your Facebook profile. Your Facebook profile should look professional. So from the moment people go into your profile, they should know exactly who you are, what pain that what problem you solve, and how they can reach you. Either they can, and there are multiple ways for people to reach you, right? People could reach you through your Facebook group, or people could reach you through your DMs. People could also book a call with you, right? Using Calendly, you could put your calendar on your Facebook profile. People could do that. Or people could go out to learn more about you going into your podcast, which I've used. Or you can use it also to provide like a free ebook so that people could actually click into your to that link. They get access to a free ebook, but you get access to their email. And remember, there's power in getting access to people's email, which helps you generate money. So these are the strategies that you can use as Facebook as your funnel. And then when people are in your group, then you can present your messaging, connect with them, and you have the freedom of messaging them also through Messenger. If they're in your email list, you have the ability to send them continuous email about your product, your services, your value content that helps solve problems. And you can also build that relationship with your ideal clients that you could not do on your Facebook profile. Remember, Facebook allows you to have about 5,000, not about, exactly 5,000 people in your profile. What you want to do is really to maximize that, right? You want to make sure you have the right people in your profile, people who are serious, who want to grow their business, who want to get to the next level. And how you do that is by knowing who are your ideal clients. So in my training, I teach people where to go to find their ideal, how to define their ideal clients, where to find their ideal clients, how to connect with their ideal clients. So you want to use Facebook to do that as well. Now, one way that you present your messaging is to always provide value to your clients. So you want to have high converting content that speaks about your ideal client's pain and where they want to be, okay? A lot of people in business, they want to get quality leads. And it's a struggle. Where do I get quality leads? Because all of the people in the same industry with me, they're all going in different places. And the same places that they go is where I go to get leads, and those leads are not available. So being able to create content as a person becomes your friend, really create that relationship that they can see you as the expert in your industry, and they can connect with your messaging that you will provide them with results. Remember, one of the things that you have to understand, the reason why a lot of people don't buy is because it's up here, right? It's mental. They are either afraid of being disappointed again because they've been disappointed using a product. Say, for instance, if you're in the health industry and someone's looking to lose weight, they may have tried every program that we know that's out there that's on commercials, right? And here you say you come with this new product. They're just and bigger and better and, you know, and provide better results. And they may have some doubts like, really, how, what? So your content should have social proof in there, right? Of people that already are using your product that have had results. Or your content can speak about the results and how to accomplish the results. This way you're breaking that barrier where people are able to know you and know that you can provide them the results that they want. Because why don't people buy from you? Because they don't know you. They don't know if they can trust you, and they don't know if you can help them get the results that they want. So it's really creating content that connects with your ideal clients. So by the time you get to your ideal clients and you're speaking to them, they really know who you are. So there are different type of products out there, right? So you need to have content that are around your product. One of the things that I've learned, because I've had launched my low ticket offer of social media sales accelerator, and I will tell you that all the friends in my Facebook group were all for social media sales accelerator. So I actually, moving on to the 6-figure strategy, I've had to really clean out my Facebook, and now bringing in more new people who are looking to grow their business to 6 figures. So I have learned this strategy is that I noticed that my messaging for social media sales accelerator has helped me to actually have when I launched the program, to have that first program launch and the training. And then I had a second training, provided a second training for that same low ticket, which was $497 for that 6-week training. And what I found is because the messaging that I had was around that, right? So when I decided to go into the 6 figures arena, and with the help of my coach, which I will talk about, I realized that my messaging, as much as I was telling people, you know, on the DMs, talking about the 6-figure program, wanting to find out how I can help them, I found out that because my messaging was about social media sales accelerator, really using Facebook to get organic connection, to really have sales through the DMs, that my messaging wasn't 6-figure. So then there was no way of getting to that level, right? Also, what I noticed is that a lot of the people who are in the program social media sales accelerator are product based, whether they're in direct marketing business. So they're not making that high income to invest in a very high ticket program. And they're looking to make that money, but they're not there yet. So the social media sales accelerator helps them to start generating those income, but the next level to become a 6-figure takes a transformation. And for me, that was major, okay? It was a lightning moment. And why I say it was a lightning moment, because I am in a 6-figure coaching program. And I will tell you, in that 6-figure coaching program, I went from the moment of not making any money, working 5 jobs. I'm an educator. I also worked with children with autism. I worked after school. I worked Saturday school. I even taught online. So you talk about the amount of things that I've done to bring income into the house, because I live in one of the top zip codes in the country. I want my daughter to get a very good education. I'm used to a certain lifestyle that I want my daughter to continue to have. But most of all, I want to own my first home, which I've never owned, okay? And I want to be able to one day retire in my dream home in Florida. That is me, in Central Florida. So if any of you are looking to own your own home, put that in hashtag home ownership. That is your reason, right? You have to have a reason that's strong enough that moves you to that next level. So for me, when I met my coach, I was interviewing a lot of coaches out there. And there's a lot of great coaches. But what I found was that a lot of the coaches, when I spoke to them, you know, they were doing well. They're doing well. They're six-figure coaches, but they were really more interested in my money than in my growth. And that is something that for me, you know, remember, I'm an educator, so I'm interested in people growing, right? I'm interested in seeing people getting to the next level. So when I met my coach, I found out that she was like a professional just like me. She has a degree just like me, and she has the knowledge and can speak at that level because she owned her own business just like I've owned my own business. And she sees what I have in me. And so this coach actually transformed me from making no money, working 5 jobs, to working my 1 job as a teacher, which I love. I have my social media sales accelerator, which I love that training, and who's leading me into that 6-figure, right? Launching my 6-figure program, which I'm so excited about. So when I started, I was going through, I was hitting, like, couldn't figure it out, hitting walls. Then I wondered, and we had my coach and I had a heart-to-heart conversation. And we came to the realization that I needed a 6-figure mindset, right? I did well, you know, in your career, you make a certain amount of money in your career, you're used to that amount of money, right? I launched my first product and I made money in it, and you didn't have to work all the other 4 jobs. And it was like, great. But 6-figure goes beyond that. 6-figure goes beyond the, you know, making that little money that works well for you as well. But it goes to the point of really thinking of what it means to own 6 figures. And, you know, I thought about it. And I really had to go and learn about what it meant to be a 6-figure earner. What was the language around it? What was the mentality around it? And what I am trying to say, if you have a business, you need to understand your business thoroughly, that you understand what type of content moves your ideal client to the next level that they want of result. What are the struggles that they have in themselves? What are the fears they have about their journey? And how could you alleviate, how could you make it better and help them, giving them a journey of transformation that is better, leading them to their result? And a lot of it is mental. It is absolutely mental. Because if you can transfer a person's way of thinking, there is no challenge that will prevent that person to accomplish the great thing that that person wants to accomplish. So what I am saying is, if you are looking to grow your business to 6 figures, you have to change your language. You have to change your thinking. You have to go through that transformation. I remember interviewing someone who wants to make 6 figures. And this person told me that she's paying someone for 3-hour coaching to get $20,000 in the month of October for a low ticket product. Now, here's the thing. If you want to make 6 figures in your program, it takes much longer to make 6 figures in your program if you're only selling a low ticket item. What's a low ticket item? A product that's ranged from anything from, you know, $7 to $1,000, okay, or $9.97 or $9.99. That is a low ticket. Anything beyond that 1,000 is considered high ticket. Why do you want to go with high ticket coaching? Because people who pay for high ticket coaching are willing to learn. They are believing that you can transform them. They are going to be they're going to show up no matter what, and they're going to get the work done. Also, in a high ticket coaching, you have high ticket level clients with different backgrounds, with professional background, with knowledge, and you're sharing that through your mastermind and really learning and growing your business. So In order to get 6 figures, you need to go through that transformation. That transformation for you may be 3-4 months. For some people, it may be 6 months. If you're like me and you have a career, for me, that transformation took 6 to 7 months. And 7 months is when I realized what it took to earn 6 figures. And I realized that you want to earn 6 figures, you better put in the work, you better have the mentality, you better do it no matter what, right? So yes, your messaging needs to reflect what you want your clients, the results you want your clients to have. So these are the high converting content. I find a lot of women, when they are posting on Facebook, they're posting motivational, and motivational is great, right? Because we all know mindset is everything, right? But you've got to tell people what you do. You got to tell people what you're going to do, how you're going to transform their lives to the next level. If you don't, then you're not going to get the sale. And you've got to show people that you really care about their success, because that's what made me invest in my coach. And that is why I am here, because I want to invest in people, right? And show them how to get to that transformational stage in their business, whether you're a coach, whether you're a course creator or an author, or if you are right now at that rate where you're making 1,000 and you're struggling and you purchase one low ticket, maybe you paid $9.97, another low ticket, and you're getting little results and not great results. I want you to get thoroughly great results. So next thing, we're going to talk about leverage, right, of your content to several media platforms to build authority. This is something I do very well. So I have a podcast, so I use my podcast to use add my content. I add my content in my Facebook group. I have my content in my Facebook page. I have my content in my Facebook profile, because each group, I find that Facebook profile is really relationship. It's like welcoming someone to your front yard, right? You have to be, you have to be hospitable, kind, and really let them see who you are. And that's how you have to be that attractive character, right? You're building that relationship format. But when you're moving them to your group, that's where the nurturing starts and the training starts, right? And you're nurturing them right into your funnel, maybe to buy your product or services, or to buy your coaching, or to meet with you for a call. And then through your email is where you're keeping constant contact and letting them know what you're doing and how great you are doing and how you can help them. So using your content in multiple places, whether it be your Facebook profile or Facebook group or in other Facebook groups, these are ways of really leveraging your content so it's getting to be in front of more eyes. Facebook stories is phenomenal. I love Facebook stories because when I go live on my Facebook stories, people actually interact with my Facebook stories and DM me. Podcasting, a great way of spreading my messaging so people know who I am. I've been podcasting for over a year right now, and it's a great way of leveraging content. Some people like to blog. If you love writing and you want to be a blogger, absolutely a great way. Make sure you're using these high-performing Google, high-performing words that can actually, you can leverage to cause your content to show up on people's Google search. Now, how do you get those type of content? So when you are creating content for, say, for YouTube or for blogging, what you want to do is make sure your content, you have the how-to in your content, because those how-tos are what people search, right? People usually search how to do whatever it is that they're looking to do, right? How to make sales online, how to get clients that buy into your product online, how to lose weight, or how to lose body fat, or how to improve your relationships. So those are the ways of when you're creating your content, whether it be for your podcast, for your blog, or even for your Facebook. it's a great way as well. So leveraging your content in different ways makes difference. So if you're looking to learn more how to leverage your content and how to grow, absolutely, absolutely, I can tell you more. So remember, ladies, here's the congruence, okay, in your business. The way you treat your business will attract the same type of clients that you are in your business. So if you're ready to make 6 figures in your business, you need to learn how to use Facebook as a funnel. You need to learn how to, when you have a challenge, what you need to do to overcome that challenge. You need to learn how to create high converting content, whether it be for your coaching program, whether it be for your public speaking program, whether it be for your book that you're promoting, or whether it be because you're a speaker and you want to get out there in front of a lot of people. You want to understand how you need to create these content that really speaks the language that moves people to action. That is what your content should be doing, moving people to action, whatever action that you want. So that's why you want to have that call to action, right? Whether you tell them to DM me, whether you tell them to join my Facebook group, or whether you tell them to check my sales page or website. That is the type of content that you want that cause people to take action right away. You want to be able to leverage your content in different platforms so that you are able to build authorities, more eyes on your content, more opportunities for a sale. So if you are looking to grow your business into 6 figures and you're really serious about this, join me for my free 15-minute session. There's no charge for this session. I will listen to what you have, see what you need, give you a tip or two, and then we can move on from here. I can show you how I can help you. And if it works, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, at least you'll leave learning something additional, because I have gone through the gamut of learning and the experience in this industry. So say yes in the comments and we will send you that information. So thank you so much for watching me. If I have a section for Q&A, but of course I am not live. So if you have any questions, please put it in the comment area. Please DM me with your questions and I will be glad to answer it. I will put the link for that 15-minute call with me. So remember, you don't want to miss out on tomorrow's challenge. So I have a homework for you. I want you to evaluate your business. Think about really evaluate. Write down what strategies you are currently using that is helping you to be known as the authority in your business. Next question is, how are you funneling your ideal clients in your profile? And then the last question is, are your content converting into sales? These are questions that help you to realize where you are in your business and what strategies you need to take. So do not miss out on day 2 of our training, which is maximize your outreach and create massive increase in your sales through research and collaboration with experts. So tomorrow, here's what we're going to talk about. So this way you know exactly what you're in for, because you don't want to miss out. If you really want to grow your business, you want to be there for every single day of this training. Especially, like, I noticed this challenge of not being able to come live on my Facebook group, really on the day that I launched this first challenge, means that there is a breakthrough about to happen, and I am so excited and I'm looking forward to doing that breakthrough. So if you're looking to have a breakthrough, let me know and join me today. So tomorrow we're going to talk about why having knowledge about the current trends in your industry make you look like the expert, how to increase your visibility among your ideal clients, which is really important, and the importance of collaboration with other industry leaders in your business. So don't miss out on this training. I am so happy that you're watching this in full. Again, life is full of challenges, but the thing is your determination. Are you going to let these challenges prevent you from the greatness that you are? Are you going to let these challenges prevent you from breaking these walls? I'm a woman of color, and I have to tell you this. My walls that I've broken have caused people to look at me and say, how did you get here? I remember when I first started here in Maryland and worked at one of the top schools in the country in Chevy Chase, the first thing all of the people saw, because I was the only person who was dark like me, only a few of us, right? Like maybe less than a handful. And they were like, how did you get here? How did you get here? And in my mind, I was like, oh, I have like conversation. And then suddenly I realized, if everyone's asking me, how did I get here? It's not because I don't look professional, because I'm professional. I know how to dress up professionally. It's not because I don't have the knowledge, because I am a very intelligent woman, and I know what, I don't need people to tell me that, but I am humble in what I know. So I do need to let everyone know that. But it was because of the color of my skin. And when I moved to where I lived, it was the same thing. What do you do? Because they see me as a Black single mom moving in this really expensive luxury apartment area. And they were like, what do you do? My apartment is more than a mortgage. In fact, I was speaking to someone yesterday about how much I pay for my apartment. She's like, I pay so much less in a house. And I was like, listen, it's a zip code. It's making sure that my daughter feels safe. You know, it's a nice area. It gives her the lifestyle, the environment that she wants, okay, that we're used to, is the best way to say it. And to be able to do that as a single mom is a great thing for me. It makes me feel great, right? But what I am trying to say, we know in corporate America that there is a growth gap, right? As far as financial gap and the growth and the amount of money that you can make. We know that women make 70 cents out of every dollar that a man makes. So how do you make that extra money to get to the level that you want, to have the dream life you want? You know, we only live once. We only have one life to live. I want to live it the best way possible. I want to retire and literally live my life the way I want, call it the way I want. So if you're that type of woman, you're really serious about growing your business, you're really serious about getting the next level of your growth, and you want to join me in this challenge of breaking the walls of wealth for your family. Remember, this wealth that you're breaking is not only for you, it's for your family, for generations to come, because you know, life is hard. Life is hard because you know what? If I did not make the sacrifice in 2010 to pursue my degree in education, I would probably be homeless, because at the time when COVID hit, all hotels were closed in New York City. In fact, when I walked by the Waldorf Astoria, it was shut down because they were shutting it down for renovation. When I walked by the New York Palace, which is Lud Palace, there were hardly any, there was no one there. Okay, so I know that I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't make that sacrifice. So if you don't make that sacrifice to get to that next level, and you're hearing a lot of messaging about getting to that 6-figure and getting to that next level, you don't make it today, you don't know what life is going to be 10 years, 5 years from now. That's going to prevent you from ever getting the success you want in your life. So if you're looking to grow to that next level and you want to be part of those 10 women who want to join me in this growth, put #me and I will send you the link. I am so glad that you're watching this. And I again apologize for the glitch with Facebook. Hopefully it will get resolved by tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let's work towards our 6-figure growth. So remember, tomorrow, join our mastermind again. I will actually try to come out live at 8 o'clock. If I notice it's not working in my Facebook group, it's not working in Successful Women Entrepreneurs or my Facebook page, I will send you the link. Be sure to join me on Zoom so that you can do all the learning you can to grow to your success. Remember, this is a free training, a 5-day free training. So So have a fabulous, fabulous day, ladies. Goodbye.
If you would like to get more information on how to build your business using online strategies as well as social media, please go to our website. Also, don't forget to subscribe and also make some comments of what you would like to hear in our next show. Thank you. Bye-bye.